r/AskReddit, hypothetical, Biden and Trump both die of natural causes before the election. What happens? Simple, we all go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all of this to blow over. You've got red on you. Don't stop me now, cause I'm having a good time. We all agree to let Dolly Parton take over. Ugh, I love her, but please let's not be forced to have another president over 70 for a while. I'll buy around for the whole bar. Thanks Harry_S_Truman. Cheers. Let the conspiracy games begin. Well, at least the gerontocracy takes a breather. Seriously, stop electing people in their 70s and 80s. There's no reason to. People don't decide who gets nominated on an individual basis. Small groups of voters in key areas determine the nominations. Iowa and New Hampshire and Nevada, for example. Once they are the primary candidate on the ballot, the rest of America just votes for their team. It's just about what letter is next to the name. If they're a better candidate, the turnout is better. But the average American doesn't honestly choose who they can vote between. Since Biden is currently president, VP Kamala Harris would take over until the election is sorted out and a new president is elected. Wow buddy, what a way to get on the Secret Service call list. You have to destroy Trump's other 6 Horcruxes. Ivanka is one of them, isn't she? And there was much rejoicing in the land. Monty Python cheers. I was just secretly thinking about how this would be the best possible outcome for the country, get the geriatrics out of there and force the country to find a real viable candidate. I am 100% sure the reality would suck and we'd end up with a ton of unrest, but we could use a soft reset. I would immediately believe in a God again. Without front runners, both Democrats and Republicans scramble to find someone. Kamala versus Nikki is a possibility, but Kamala would more than likely win in this chaos. Keep in mind that in a Republican primary, Nikki literally lost to none of these candidates in a state. It took the phrase "nobody can beat us" to a whole new meaning, because nobody really did beat her. If DeSantis suspended his campaign, does that mean he could just step back into the race? Hunter vs. Don Jr. It would also probably make her the default candidate for the Democratic Party next election. I don't know how the Republican primary would shake out with Trump gone. Only if they're allowed as much cocaine as they want during the debates. Kamala and Nikki make it to the finals and India is well represented. Wrong. Weekend at Bernie's with Biden and Trump. America wins. Depends on when this happens. Everyone's saying it'll be Nikki Haley for the Rs, and yet it probably would be, but factor a couple more months of her going after Trump and him throwing shit all over her, I think that would cause a schism in the GOP that may let Harris eke out a victory. If it was Harris v. Haley today, I'd bet on Haley. If it was Harris v. Haley after, say, August 50/50ths, I'm not putting money on either. Yeah, I really wonder if MAGA would support Nikki or just stay home and sulk/scream conspiracy. Maybe we'd get someone I actually want to vote for. This is mostly what I'm curious about. What are the options? Both sides celebrate, and we take another crack at this. Wouldn't be the worst thing for the US and the world. An endless profusion of conspiracy theories, among other, possibly even less desirable consequences. Indian political win. Kamala v. Nikki. Harris would become president, but there's no such thing as calling for an immediate re-election. I'm not sure what that means. For Democrats, Harris becomes president. As such, she becomes the continuity candidate and Democrats rally around her. With primaries already underway, any other candidate would be perceived as opportunistic and disrespectful towards Biden's memory. For Republicans, it will be a complete shit show. Cults of personality collapse hard when their focus dies, and this will be no exception. They may not even be able to settle on a final candidate and will instead focus on Congress and state/local races. There may be surges for third parties like the Libertarians or Constitutionists. Kanye West becomes president. Not if Snoop Dogg wins. Things are just crazy enough that I'd count that as a possibility. This would be insane level of conspiracy theories and cement them both as legends. It would bring public trust even lower and rapidly move us to the brink of civil war. Republicans would absolutely spend the next 9 months trying to convince everyone that the Democrats killed Trump. It would be their entire platform. Trump could choke on a chicken wing and it would still be the Democrats' fault. Satan's little wizard gets a visit from the Secret Service. What are they going to do? I'm all the way down here in Australia. Emus protect me. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again. Reddit glitch out.